All right, fuck it. Let's do it the hard way. There we go. Hey, Jax. 8 minutes it took somebody tonight. Woo, that's a record for the last few days. 8 minutes and 40 seconds. The other night it was 50 minutes, 5-0. I think the last Movies Are USA unboxing was about 40. Yeah. Hasn't been a good week for lives. Like, I actually went twice on the, like, you know, we did 2 Movies Are USA unboxings this week. The first one, I sat there for 50 minutes. 50. And no one showed up. So I stopped it and restarted it. And then I think about 20 minutes into that is when we finally got cooking with that one. You know? I guess maybe it's time to pack the old YouTube away. I've said that before. It's like 37 here. What are you talking about? It was 1 here today. It was 1. With the wind chill, it was like -7. God, 37. I could have wore shorts. Here. Well, shit, probably Texas too. Erica! Yeah, but it's Houston. I know. I know y'all freak out. And it's like, shit, 37. What are we going to do? We have a freeze warning. Oh, my God. We don't get a freeze warning at 37. Jeez. Like I said, this is spring day, man. Shit, we pop on shorts, we go in our front yard with a lawn chair, and we soak up some rays here when it's 37. Motherfucker, we don't get a freeze warning until like 10. I think that's when we finally get that warning. Okay, but don't hate on us here for it. Hey, Diana, how's it going? I'm good. How are you? Oh, I'm good. Hi, Diana. Hi, Jax. You know what I haven't seen in a while? I'm starting to get a little worried about Richard. He uploaded. I didn't watch it, but he uploaded like a what was it? Nokia. It's a phone. It was like a 3-minute video, and before that, it was like people don't. What was it? Let me just go to this fucking channel. Like 1 month ago, he posted total disregard for movie and TV fans, and the picture is they don't give a fuck about us. And then 12 days ago, he posted Nokia 215. It's a phone.
Hi guys, welcome back to Movie Chat and more. And if you're here for the very first time, welcome. Something, as you've read already, you know what this video is about. You know what this video is about. If you clicked on this video, you know what the video is about. It's about this little baby, the Nokia 215. Gotcha. Nokia 215 4G capability. Now this phone, yeah, I said it. Phone. Spit on me, man. This phone is a phone, and it does everything you want a phone to do. I know. Nowadays we have pocket computers because they're not phones anymore. They are pocket computers. They you put them in your back pocket, or you put them in your front pocket, or wherever. But they're not telephones anymore. They're not phones anymore. They're pocket computers that happen to make phone calls if you want to. When's the last time you made a phone call with your pocket computer? Now, if you did, comment down below. Let me know. Tell me I'm full of shit. But this little magical device, the Nokia 215. No, I'm not being paid for this. This will be phased out more and more. Yep, that's another video for another time. That's definitely happening. And COVID has really sped that process up.
No, I mean the videos were nothing but that's them right there. I think his whole point to the phone thing is something about streaming. Fuck. Apparently that's what I got from the comments. I don't know. I have to go back and watch the whole thing. Like they don't give a fuck about us is about an hour long. Maybe you should comment on this video and see what's up. Yeah, I might do that. Because I figured he would have popped in here by now. You know, the last few lives I've done. Or maybe he just fucking got fed up. I don't know. I think I'm starting to get a little too deep into that. I think I'm starting to get over my head into that situation I told you about. What? Swisher is being lazy with me too. I was being lazy all day, and then all of a sudden, everybody wanted to go to the store. I'm like, why? So I was like, oh, okay. So we had to go pay the rent. The work one? No, the sugar one. Is that enough info for you? All right, I sent it to you. Yeah, I think I'm starting to get a little in over my head here. Not like money wise or anything like that, but like shit's just getting a little weird. What? Shut up. What's happening? I mean, like, I don't mind. You know, if they're saying what the money is going for is actually going for, then you know that's fine. I don't mind helping you out and shit. You know, that's cool. You know, and before I even say this, like, well, yes, I know I've said before that the universe owes me too. You know, we all know why. But the thing that bothers me about it is that, like, some of the stuff they say to me, which I mean, like, in theory, it's pretty nice shit to hear. I'm not gonna lie. But I really shouldn't have brought this up on live. But it seems like there's a line, but the line's blurred because this person has a boyfriend, family, shit like that. You know, and I'm like, are you sure I'm not intruding on anything here? No, we're very open, blah, 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 blah. Okay. You know, but then some of the shit, like, let me see if I can find something very vague that I can read. Just made chilly and was thinking how nice it would be to sit and enjoy a bowl in the snow with you. Which, I mean, very nice sentiment, but considering, you know, the background, you know, just don't take anything to, you know, I'm trying not to, because, like, you know, that one part of my brain is like, because I straight up asked him, I'm like, am I just a low grade sugar daddy? You know, that's what I straight up asked him. I was like, is that what I am? Because just so I know, is that what I am? You know, just so we can fucking, like, just so I know where the lines of reality are and shit like that. And they were like, no, you're not. And I'm just like, okay. That sounds like, yeah, but that's the thing. See, that's where I get confused with Erica. It sounds that way, but then we're just having a conversation where she's talking about her boyfriend. Like, he keeps me in line with sex, is bipolar, blah, blah, you know, just the whole thing about like how her boyfriend pleases her in bed, you know? And I'm just like, okay, you know, that's fine. But considering the next fucking thing she said after that was, I'm definitely ready for a nice bath and self-care now. I hope I get some good shots for you, babe. Because she said she was going to take some pictures for me tonight. Because, you know, whatever. I have a boyfriend and I would never say that to another man. I don't know. I think I'm starting to get in too deep, and like I don't know. I think I've dug the hole too deep, and I can't claw my way out of it. At least I don't know how at this moment. You know? So, are you emotionally supportive? Define. I like how I start talking about this and the numbers just creep on up there. She sounds like Vika. No, but they've also said that, fuck it, it's a she. I don't know why I keep referring to them as them and they. I don't know why the fuck I keep doing that. I miss Will. Sucks he's not here. Oh well. Fuck, now that threw me off my track. Sounds like Feet Guy. Are you being supportive to her? Something she lacks from her boyfriend? Apparently in the money division. Because I asked that. I was like, I don't mind helping you. That's fine. Because like this all started like fucking a few months ago. I wake up and there's a message from her. And again, I rarely talk. Up until recently, like I just knew her from high school, and I only knew her because she had big tits. It's the only reason I fucking knew her. Okay. And don't get me wrong, she was fire back in high school. It's the only reason I fucking had her on Facebook. Just so I could, you know, maybe every now and then there's a picture and shit, you know? But I wake up one morning and there's a message from him from like 3:30 in the morning. And I'm like, the fuck? You know? And I'm like, oh, it must be one of them spam messages, you know, when you leave your account, she's using you and he's supporting that to money from you. But that's the thing though, Erica. It's not like I'm supplying a huge amount of money. It's not like I'm like, oh, you need $300? Here you go, honey. You know, it's like fucking like $12 for this, or like $20 for that. You know? She's not getting from her boyfriend. I don't know if I am. I honestly don't know. That adds, yeah, it adds up, but it's not like, you know, most sugar daddies are just like, what are you guys fucking talking about? All right, sorry, three-way dance chat's going on there too. I know that adds up after a while, but like usually it's just like, you know, fucking, hey, can I get $300 for my sick cat? You know, and shit like that. Sounds like she was, see, and that's what I'm afraid of, and I don't want to be fucking played like that. You know, but it'd be one thing if. But here's the other side to the coin to it, too. It'd be one thing if I was getting nothing in return from it. Yeah, I'm not getting a monetary gain from it. But I'm getting, you know, other gains. I think we all know what we're talking about here. What? What are y'all talking about? There's something. That's it. I mean, you know, y'all are starting to annoy me. Sounds like she's a gold digger. I would have to have gold though. That's the thing. See, that's why I'm like, my brain is like fucking flopped and shit, because like it starts small then gets bigger. Thankfully, it hadn't gotten bigger yet. Thankfully. Well, listen, it doesn't matter if it's 20 or 200 you do, you. But again, I'm not trying to argue. All right, I'm just trying to like look at both sides of the coin here. If she were playing me, would she send the things that she's sending to me and not verbally? Again, if we're all catching on here. Wouldn't she just take the money and run? No? Yeah, that's a good point. Good point. Oh, I gotta figure my way out of this. I don't know what I said. Take off your rose-colored glasses. She's luring you in. It will get bigger. I know. I wasn't disputing what you said, Erica. I'm just. I said what I said. I'm sorry. It can get bigger all she wants, but that's where the fucking gravy train ends. So, like I said, this all started because I got a message from her at like 3 a.m. in the morning. I got it at like, I don't know, fucking 7 or 8, something like that. And it was basically just like, hey, I barely have gas money, blah, blah, blah. You know, could you shoot me a little something? I was, you know, I haven't heard from her in a while. So I was like, I had the money to spare. You know, lately, you know, I've had money to spare and shit like that. But you'll be more emotionally invested, so you'll feel guilty saying no. That's a good point, too. Good point. She'll come up with some desperate sob story, and you'll give in to give her more money. I think. Not a friend like that where you can drop cash like that. Good point. Y'all are making some good points. I'm not gonna lie. That I'm not gonna argue with. I'm not gonna argue with that. Will, do you have 200 Blu-rays yet? I have no idea. Probably. Not for sure. Never counted them. It's not like Jax. If she asks for 20, okay, you know her. But this girl. No. I do know her. Let's pause there. Okay. I do know her. All right. We just didn't keep in contact that much. Like I know she's had a drug problem. You know, this and that, and like I'm not gonna air all of her business here, but like I know her. It's not like we're fucking like complete strangers, and all of a sudden one morning at 3:30 in the morning, she's just like, "Hey, I don't have any gas money," you know. Um, this has come from someone that has an attachment disorder of her own, so I can see the signs sometimes. An attachment disorder. Sorry, I said dis. Did I say detachment? No, I didn't. Sorry, I'm on crack. Don't mind me. You still barely know her. Touche. This is the most Erica's talked to me in like fucking like 3 years. So like I'm really entranced now. The rest of y'all can leave. It's just me and Erica now. Go. Today's like me asking for money. I have you on Facebook, but we aren't cool like that. Well, I would think I would have thought we were, but okay. All right, fair enough. I'm just attached to the chat box right now. That's my attachment right now is this chat box. I'm so glad the noise isn't going off at least. How am I being creepy? Just a second. Just making sure nobody tagged me. Okay, everybody got quiet. Is that everybody's opinion? Is that all the shit I need to know? Not asking from a negatory standpoint. I'm just asking, is that all I need to know? We all told you what's going on. Okay. Yeah. No, that's all I was asking. I was just waiting for more because y'all were chatting away. So I was just making sure y'all were done. That's why I was just sitting here waiting. Like, okay, what's next? I was listening. Don't get me wrong. I'm listening. I'm still trying to figure out to stop being creepy, but okay. Did you have curry tonight? I had it last night and today, as a matter of fact. We had turkey curry. But even before Erica said it, I'm just like, I have a bad feeling about this. You know, even before this whole conversation, I was like, I have a bad feeling about this. Like, it's almost paying for like a real life OnlyFans at this point. Either her boyfriend isn't on it or doesn't know. Well, see, that was one of the things, like, because that was something we did the other. For some reason, she wanted to take a bath, and I read her some stories from my book. That was something that she suggested. This was not my fucking idea. I know that sounds like some fucking half-brained idea that I would have thought of, but strangely, it wasn't. Yeah, that sounds like some shit I'd say to Jax, like, hey, why don't you take a bath and we'll get on video chat and I'll read you some stories. And she's like, shut up. You know, wasn't my idea. Okay. So we get on for this call, and it's just a normal conversation. So I'm like, where is your boyfriend? Because because that's one of the things I want to know. I'm like, where is he? She went to his with us. Huh? Oh, no, she didn't go to high school with us. No, it was my high school in North Carolina. No, it was my high school in North Carolina. So I'm like, where's your boyfriend in all this? Because, this is really peculiar that you're able to just call and take a bath nude, which, I'm not going to complain, and read you shit from my book. But I'm like, where is he? And, apparently he was at his parents' house for the holidays. So I'm just like, something's not adding up here because she's 8 months pregnant and they decided to spend the holidays apart. I don't know. Will, does Joe have a PayPal? Because he said he could do Cobra Kai seasons 3 and 4 for 30. The season 3 is 35 and the other is 40. I don't think even your half off comes at 30. 75 minus half off would be, because he said he'd do Cobra Kai season 3 and 4 for 30. Oh yeah, that's a good deal. Yeah, he went to stay with her parents. Yeah, no, not your responsibility to worry. She's in it for the money, or she's cheating. Who knows? Or he knows. Because she did say, because during that conversation, she did say they do have a very open relationship. Like, open as in, like, they know shit. You know? So that's why I'm just like, you know? That's why I'm just like, I think I got to get out of this hole. You know? It's not even like the fucking money or anything like that. It's not even that. Like, fuck. If the money went to what she claimed that it went to, then, hey, more power to her. And even if it didn't, hey, that just shows you needed it more than I did. You know? But I don't know. I know open relationships. I've heard of them. I'm not a fan of them, me personally. But I don't know. Some shit just isn't enough. You know? He went to stay with her parents without her. How old is she? She's 33. But she did make a comment when I was like, she was like, "Can I have a copy of your book?" I was like, "Yeah, I think I have a couple left." So I was like, "Well, shoot me your address and I'll send you a copy." So she shoots me the address and she was just like, "Just send it there and my dad will make sure it gets to me." I'm just like, "Oh, so you don't trust me with your address? Okay, I see how it is." And she follows it up with, she was like, "If we fight one more time, that's where I'll be anyway." So I'm just like, but then when we had this like bath time, story time, like, oh my God, I'm the reader. Just minus she's not a fucking Nazi general. But she knows how to read. No, there goes that. Anyway, sorry, trailed off. But then, all of a sudden she's like, oh yeah, we have this great relationship and blah, 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 blah. So I'm just like, either she's lying or there's just something fucked up going on here. And I know what Erica's going to say. Erica's going to say she's lying. Will you never seen Fatal Attraction? That's one reason why you shouldn't do this. She might cook your bunny. She probably doesn't want him to see. Yeah, because she said she was just like, if we have another fight, I'll be at my dad's anyway. So, I mean, almost like my Jessica situation, but that was another level. And I will admit, the only thing, I'll admit this to you straight up, the only thing that's making this really hard, giggity, is that, like, in high school, like, man, this was the girl. Like, when me and Justice and, like, other guys would talk, whenever, like, one of them, like, okay, what girl would you, ... Whenever one of those type of questions came up, boom, and person's name, like, boom, 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 and shit like that. So now it's just really weird because now it's just like, okay, all the dirty shit that I used to think about in high school is coming to fruition now. It only took 20 years, but that's the only thing that, like, I'm really stuck on. Fuck the money, fuck the moral dilemma and shit like that. That's why I'm stuck between this rock and a hard place. Jessica, you mean yeah, I forgot. I was gonna say Pablo's Jessica, but I don't think that's right. Just a second, need a drink. Have another mango? Yeah, boy. Mango. What's that drinking? Pepsi Zero Sugar Mango. I think Erica just left. Erica's just like, I'm not going to deal with this stupidity anymore. I'm leaving. I've only seen it in 20-ounce bottles and cans. Good luck finding them, because I haven't been able to find that many of them lately. Like, I went to Hy-Vee today, and all they had for Pepsi products was Pepsi, some like other Pepsi one with like black cherry in it. You know, it had sugar in it, so I don't care. Mountain Dew real sugar, Mountain Dew. I didn't know that was her. I didn't know that was her name. If you would have said that, I would have remembered. Okay. No shit. How could I fucking forget that one? Oh, okay. You're still here. Okay. I figure just like I'm tired. I'm not. I'm giving him advice. He's stupid. I'm leaving. Anyway, the point of that story was I didn't have anything diet I wanted. That was the point of that story. Really anticlimactic. But... Hi, if you're just joining us, welcome to Therapy with Will. Erica is a good therapist. And Jax. Oh, yeah. That's the only thing. Out of everything Erica said, the only thing that really shook me was just like, we're friends on Facebook and we're not cool like that. I was like, I thought we were. Like, if Erica came to me and said, hey, I need like, like $40 for this, I'd be like, all right, I'll see if I can help. Like, I wouldn't even think twice about it, but apparently we're not. That's the only thing she really said out of everything that really shook me. Everything else, I'm like, good point. Mm-hmm. You got a point there. Wait a minute. I have something to say. Okay, good point. Mm-hmm. But that was the only one. I was just like... Jax is nice. I'm more harsh, like good cop, bad cop. I didn't think you're that harsh. I got what you were getting at. You're trying to tell, like, oh yeah. I mean, I didn't feel bad cop from you, but I got that you were just trying to tell it how you see it and such. So I appreciate it. Trust me, I figured this out like last week. And I'm just like, I think this is starting to err on the side of caution here. You know? I almost called you stupid. Trust me, you have every right to call me stupid. Trust me. I'm thinking of moving in with Will. He's got a stack of stuff for me at his house already. Maybe a corner is about shit. I'm trying to get rid of shit. The open corner. What the hell are you talking about? Well, hopefully you can get it settled now. Yeah. Question is how, though. That's how I'm, because like I brought it up once. Like, let me see if I can find that. Hold on. Because, we've been talking a lot. So let me see if I can find this. Oh my God, that's just today? Holy shit. I really got to scroll up. Okay, so I was like, so I know you said you enjoy building our friendship and such. And again, I don't mind helping you out when I can because you have reciprocated some things in return. But, big but, a small part of me feels like a low grade sugar daddy, and I just want to be clear. Is that what I am? Because if that's what I was, then I can fucking live with that to a degree. I was like, again, I enjoy talking to you and helping when I can. Hopefully, the question doesn't offend you. Just a small piece of my brain is just like she's just in it for the money. And she said, I appreciate the money because obviously I'm in a place where I actually really need the help. Because apparently this person takes care of people in their homes, but the last client that they had went into hospice care. So, don't consider yourself a low-grade sugar daddy. I just hope that we are more than that, at least in my eyes. So, it's actually more to that conversation, but whatever. Huh? Why is this up? Okay, whatever. Sure, but yeah. I'm sorry. I'll read the reply again. Oh damn! Now I gotta scroll all the way back up. That was when. Oh Jesus! I think it was like last week sometime. No. Oh, damn it! Now I can't find it again. Okay, I think I need to go. That was on the 28th. Oh, and yeah, the reply was, I appreciate the money because obviously I'm in a place where I actually really need the help. So don't consider yourself a low grade sugar daddy. I say low grade because the mother sugar daddy's like, here's $1,000 for you, honey. Have a good day. So so just a few days ago, yeah. Don't consider yourself a low grade. I hope that we are more than that, at least in my eyes. And I was just like, okay, I just wanted to make sure what kind of line we have. Like, and she was like, a very open and honest line. We get one life as far as I know, and I want to know and love the real you and vice versa. I know she doesn't mean love as in love. I know that before anybody says anything. Are you sure she don't know shit? She could be lying. Test it out by not giving her money and see what happens. I guess we could try that. I mean, that's a good plan. I'm not gonna lie, that's a good idea. I was about to say that kind of already happened, but I kind of gave her a reason as to why I didn't have money. So, because when I had COVID, I wasn't working. I was like, I'd love to help you out, but I haven't been working in 9 days. Sorry, can't help you. I don't think she okay. And Erica, by like open relationship, I don't mean it's open as in like, hey, you can go fuck whoever you want, and I'll go fuck whoever I want. See you later. It's not that type of open relationship. When I say open relationship between them, I mean it's like what was her reaction when you couldn't help? Oh, let me go up and find it. Um, it's kind of like, how do I explain it? Like they don't delete text messages to hide from one another, that type of shit. You know, they don't hide their bank account info from each other and such like that. Oh man. Okay, I did ask her. I was like, "How come your boyfriend doesn't help you out in these situations?" Yes, you tell her you can't see how her mood changes or how the convo changes. She may have sob stories to get you to find a way to give you money. Trying to find the fucking. Are they swingers? Do you mean no? Not that kind of open. No. Okay, wait. I'm close. Hold on. Giggity. Hey, I'm really sorry to bother you, but I have absolutely no gas in the car to get her daughter. She said the name, but her daughter to school this morning. Can you please help me with a few dollars just to get her there? I'm like, I would, but I've had COVID the last week and haven't worked. I'm sorry. It's okay. I got her there this morning. I should really switch to a bus rider, but I start back work Tuesday. Start back work Tuesday. What the fuck? So hopefully it'll work itself out. I wasn't prepared for my last client to go into hospice. It's been time to start saving. It's been time. I think she meant it's been tough to start saving. I think that's what she meant. It's just been a rough time. I was like, I hear you. Well, if you need me, catch me again in a couple weeks. Okay, I opened myself up for that one. And then like a week later, she was like, I hope you're feeling better. I was like, I am, thank you. My stamina is still rough, and I'm getting there. She was like, stamina is a good sign. Hope you make a full recovery. And I was like, thanks. And then the next day, but she offered to do like work for the podcast and shit like that. And I was like, I don't really need you for the podcast, because she used to be a singer. She used to be an aspiring singer. And she actually has like a really good song that I like, not just because I like her or anything like that, but like she actually has a really good song that I like. But she used to be an aspiring singer, so I think that's why she offered to do voice work. Because I'm always pimping the podcast every Wednesday, so I assume it's showing up on her feed. You know. All right, everybody must be writing their replies all at once. So I'll wait. Oh man. Okay, I gotta keep this conversation pulled up because now I gotta go all the way and find it again. Let me see. Give me a sec, because it's there. Ooh, boobs. Okay, sorry. I'm available to everybody, though. Okay, I was like, I don't mind helping you out when I can and such. I know you're pregnant, which means a baby daddy is nearby, so why doesn't he help you out in these situations? Honestly, I worked the whole time and I've been independent, and he went to school. He just got his master's degree, started working for Microsoft 2 weeks ago. But me and him are. Geez, whoa, I was recording that on the messenger. Saw my life flash before my eyes there. What was it? Our bills are a little over $2,000 a month at the moment. So when I went on bed rest, it was definitely not something we were super prepared. But luckily, I still have our house and all of our bills, except for cell phone, paid up to the end of January, and he should be definitely getting paid by then. So we'll see what happens at the end of January. See if this keeps going at the end of January, because that's what it says here. I've always been very independent and just like taking care of myself. I really do hate asking for anything, and I always like to not be a burden. If y'all see me writing down shit, just FYI, I'm working on the podcast. Just FYI. Oh, okay. I say y'all better not be tagging me in autographs. Y'all need to leave me the fuck alone. We'll need an autograph of Mae Young. Shit. I'm gonna start selling all my autographs soon. I'm done. I'm done with that bullshit. You're willing to wait to the end of January to see what happens. What's today? Oh, today's the 2nd. I didn't do the math on that one. Well, there's 2 ways I can go about it. I can do Erica's plan, which solid plan, not gonna lie. Or I could just confront her again, but I've already confronted her with it once. Just kind of be like beating a dead horse at that point, wouldn't it? I've never been opposed to beating a dead horse, though. Either one are solid plans. I would ask if there's a chance of you and her being together. Okay, but hypothetically, Jason. Hypothetically. Let's say I take that route. All right? Let's say I take that route. No, there is no hypothetical to that because there's no way that ends positively, even if I were to take that route. Because hypothetically, if she says yes, and in some imaginary world where we are together, who's to say that she doesn't have another one on the side? Aha. And I've already been through that shit twice. I think you need to approach it differently as far as confronting her. Yeah, the first time I was like, hey, I need to ask you something. And she's like, what's up? And then maybe this time I'm like, listen, bitch. But I'm pretty sure, again, if I were to go with Jason's plan, I'm pretty sure I know the answer to that already. And that is, I don't know. We only have one life. That seems to be her response to some things. I question might never again get in that bad. The whole point of this thing that started like 50 minutes ago now, is that like I know I've dug the hole. It's just the question of getting out of it. That's I know I've dug my own grave. Question is, can I get out of the grave? She really sounds like me. See, when you said that the first time, I read it as she sounds like a foot guy. I'm like, huh? Then I had to reread it. You can get out of it. Well, that wouldn't. I don't think that would solve any problems there. Yeah, I'm talking about number 4. I know who Feet Guy is. I remember that one. I remember. But like when I first read it, it sounded like you said, "Oh, she sounds like a feet guy, like a general foot guy," and I'm just like, "Huh?" Had to reread it. 8 people watching. If you've been subscribed for more than 2 months, feel more than generous, more than happy. Fuck, you know what I'm trying to say. Join the conversation. I'm ready for those bathroom. Speak of the devil. Okay, that's my phone telling me something and won't even let me respond to that. So that's probably a sign. Oh, okay, there we go. And the funny thing is, Jason, I think that dude has been posting comments, but YouTube's not showing me because, like, let me get there. Like on my short that I posted yesterday, it says 3 comments, but there's only 2. And there's one here. I think is it this one? No, that's not it. No, that's not it. There was like another one where it said I had like X amount of comments, but it was actually 1 less. Like it'll say I have like 3, but then when I go there, there's only 2. You know, so.
What's up? Just wanted to let you guys know that in the span of 2 months, the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast has had its
whatever this third comment is on this short, I don't know what the hell it is. It won't tell me. It's the artist. It's the 9-fingered one. What's up, Tony? I haven't seen you in a while, man. Well, I haven't seen you in here in a while. I've seen you all over Instagram and Facebook and such. I will say the benefits are phenomenal. I know exactly. That's what I'm saying. Okay, there they are. Hey, Tony. Oh, I thought you meant like all my videos, what I was talking about. Oh. Tony, I know you like the physical media, man. How come you haven't been over to moviesarusa.net? Use checkout code 3-Way. Save yourself 50% on your purchases, man. I'm sorry, what was I doing? Yeah, I've been meaning to, man. You slacking, man. I mean, you missed what we got last time. My phone went off again. Just a second. Oops. Oh, so that's how I get gifts. Son of a bitch. I gotta remember that. Okay. I couldn't do gifts on my iPhone for a while. Now I know how to do them. All right, good. shit, some of them were upstairs, but hey, you can get that Chucky season 1, 50% off. Last Man on Earth, complete series, 50% off. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. I started watching a Drew Carey show the other night that they sent me and shit. You got to get on that shit. I figured that'd be right up your alley, man. I figured Movies Are USA would be right up your alley. We only mention it on the podcast every week. I'm just setting myself up for failure there. I know you don't listen to the podcast. I actually had somebody in the wrestling community. Now, you know, for those of you, believe it or not, it's just me. Now, for those of you who don't follow wrestling, like Jax and shit like that, there's, you know, people who know Jim Cornette and Bruce Pritchard. Their podcast goes for roughly anywhere between an hour and a half to 2 hours. Me, Nick, and Shelby, we give you guys 2 hours of straight up wrestling content every Wednesday for free. We don't charge a nickel for it. We throw in a couple sponsor spots every now and then. I don't charge a nickel for it. We could easily move this show to fucking OnlyFans, but that's basically saying like, hey, don't listen to it no more. But somebody that we sell autographs with, who I don't mind talking to. There's some people in that community that I don't plug their fucking life support to plug in my phone. But you know, I always promote the podcast when I'm live on group sales and such like that. So he was like, "Oh, I went and checked out your podcast. It was 2 hours long. I listened to 20 minutes." I'm like, "You're a wrestling guy." Like, I just didn't get it. I didn't get it at that point. You know, I was like, the next time I hear you say something, they're like, "Oh, I heard it on Jim Cornette," or "I heard it on fucking Bruce Pritchard," I'm gonna flip shit. We go an hour. Well, see, here's the thing. Here's the funny thing about that. Our first episode was about 2 hours. And we're like, we need to cut that time back. Because we didn't want to do it for fucking 2 hours. But then we just started having so much fun doing the other shit on the show. Like, it came from eBay. And now we fucking love doing 3-word dance now. That's like our favorite fucking thing to do on the show. You know, that like, you know, we stretched the show out to fucking 2 hours. And shit. Like, how long did Shelby and Nick go? The one episode I wasn't on. 2 hours and 6 minutes they went by themselves. I think our longest episode was like 2 hours and 50 minutes. Yeah, 2 hours and 52 minutes was our longest episode. And it's our second highest listened episode ever. One second. All right, sorry, I'm back. Why not cut it in half to get more episodes, meaning put it out in parts? More work. It already takes like 3 hours to save the file on like one episode, and that's if it saves correctly, because there's been times where because like once I hit export on the file, I pretty much leave the computer. I'm like done. Once I get the graphic and everything and shit like that up, I leave the computer. And 9 times out of 10, once I get up in the morning, the shit's saved, it's ready to go. I can upload it to YouTube, set it for a premiere, which nobody comes to. And then boom, I'm done. But there's that 10th time sometimes, is when I'll wake up in the morning and it hasn't even got done saving. I'm like, are you fucking for real? Like last week's episode or 2 weeks ago episode did that. I didn't get to upload the fucking episode until like 10 o'clock that night. And I try and get it in the morning, early bird catches the worm, strike while the iron's hot and shit like that. But yeah, if I split it up into parts, it's just more work I gotta do and shit. It's like I don't want to put. It'd be one thing if like we're getting like fucking thousands of views a week. It'd be one thing if it was that. Then maybe I'd consider it because then it'd be worth the extra work. But like, dude, when like our highest listened to episode is 167 episodes, which hey, that's something to bark at with us, considering like some of our episodes before that barely hit 100 and shit, if that and shit, So like we were very proud when that episode went to like 167. Then like the following episode did like 120, and we're like, fucking hey, man. Then the episode after that did like 64. And we're like, oh well, fuck, it was fun while it lasted. Then we had another one. Which one was it? I gotta stop. See, it's comments like that I read that I'm just like, I gotta stop. What was I fucking doing? Oh yeah. So here we go. In 1 month, we had for one episode we had 167. The one after that we had 121, which which is a great episode. If you listen now, it's a really good episode. I really like that episode. But then after that we got 67. And then after that, we Nick and Shelby did their own show because I had COVID. So they got 122, which awesome, not bad. Then me and Shelby did a show, which got 146, which hey, cool, nothing to bark at, But then after that, holy shit, we're at 47 for last week's episode, and it's just like, damn, dude, like that. If I'm not mistaken, that is our least listened to episode thus far. Let me double check. There's one at 53. Nobody cared about Extreme Rules. The Wrestler I thought would do better. That's at 52. 72. 61. Wow, our SummerSlam only got a 61? Wow, okay. Our fantasy draft of Rampage got 106. Our first episode of Pro Wrestling Trivia got 84. Our WWE Originals review got 61, which that's a great episode too. The podcast review of Ready to Rumble got 105. So yeah, that episode is our least listened to episode ever, last week's episode. The next closest one, I think, is 52, which is episode 12, our favorite matches. Wow, episode 3 is over 100 views? The fuck? Okay. Nine months we've been doing the podcast. Nobody's talking. Why am I fucking sitting here? I'm just yammering on. Shit. Well, yeah, I know why that's your quiet. I know that's why you're quiet, but I've been actually thinking about, even though, I said I wouldn't do it unless, like three-way dance was like successful, but I mean, but like I've actually been playing with the idea more of doing the Stories No One Asked For podcast, and I just got to figure out a format, which format seems pretty easy. It's just that like every week or every show, I should say, I shouldn't say every week. Every week, every show, whatever, bring in like a guest, like Justice, Justice is my ideal guest for the first episode. And then like, kind of talk about the kooky stories that we had like in high school and shit like that, kind of like the kooky stories in the book and shit like that, and then next week, maybe bring in somebody else, bring in another friend, and we'll discuss kooky. Like, I think my friend Amber was just like, I have a lot of fucked up stories. I'm just like, that's an idea, It'd be the Stories No One Asked For podcast. I hate when I type like this. That could be fun. Yeah, that's what I figured, Question is, could I guess that'd be like the shorter podcast, because I figure like once we run out of shit to talk about, like, okay, that's our episode, Because like the wrestling one, we do kind of stretch out. Like we talk about news, then we play games. We play or It Came From eBay and such like that. Then we talk about our main topic, whatever that's going to be that week. And then after the main topic, we do Fact of the Week. Sometimes Sports or List of the Week now, where we look at a list. But we haven't been doing that one lately because we kind of retired. We haven't retired that segment, but it's just like, all right, we're only going to put it on when we need it. Like if we need to fill some time, then we'll put it on, and then everything else at the end, the questions, which nobody leaves, but whatever. Oh, maybe that could be something like. Oh, I got an idea. Ooh. So for like stories no one asked for, like to stretch it out, and make it more fun, so it's not just two people rambling. Like maybe there could be like, quote unquote speed round, where it's just like, ooh, yeah, that might be good. Ooh. Like the speed round would be like, questions about you, but that you have to answer quickly. You know what I'm saying? Like favorite cookie, favorite color, dream car, shit like that. You have to answer quickly and shit, you know. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll call Justin, see if he wants to do a pilot or something, see how it works out. Where'd everybody go? We had like 8 people watching. Now it's down to like 3. Oh, because I wasn't talking about my personal problems. That's why. And Tony left. Tony was just like, fuck this noise. I'm out of here. That's all right. I don't mind. I don't need Tony in here. I don't need Erica. I went on my first date without them. I learned how to shave without them. I learned how to throw a good jump shot without them. I had 14 great birthdays and they never even sent me a damn card. The hell are you? I didn't need them then and I don't need them now. Okay, Will. I'm here. I was wondering where Carla is. I miss her. Carla, I don't think is feeling too good. From what I've gathered from our group chat, she's not feeling too good. There was a lot of talk about mucus and shit lately, and I was just like, I'm gonna let them have that conversation. So I think that's why. Don't you okay, Will me? Again, I don't need Tony and them in here. I'm going to marry me a fine honey. I'm going to have some more kids. Probably not. And there ain't a damn thing about they can tell me how to love my kids. How come they don't want to be here, man? All right. I'm shocked Brett hasn't shown up tonight. Probably has. He just couldn't find a joke to jump in with. You know how he is. He's literally sat in my chats for like an hour and just waited for like an opportunity for like a dumb joke for him to jump in. There's no shit. No, Jax was in here for that. She just didn't stay long. All he has to do is say hi to me and throw up his usual emojis if I'm here. Yeah. And then he usually says something I don't like and gets one right out the gate. And then Jax is just like, let them love me. You know. Yeah, I saw briefly. I said hi to you too, Jason. Still no sign from Burnt Toast. And I think it's been like a year now, Jax. I'm pretty sure it's been a year now. Will didn't get much scary movies in his box. Nah, but it was a good box, though. Had some good shit in it. Started watching Drew Carey's show. In fact, once I get done here, I'm gonna go upstairs. Lately, I've been playing Candy Crush Saga and watching Drew Carey show while I do it. So. No, I didn't watch Me and the Ricardos yet. It's down here. I just brought upstairs Drew Carey, Home Improvement, and I think Cheers. Did I bring Cheers upstairs? Yeah, I think it was Cheers because I don't see it down here. Oh, no, here's Cheers. What did I bring upstairs? I know I brought Home Improvement, Drew Carey show. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's all I brought up there. Chucky's not for sale. I'm going to keep Chucky. Sorry. Chucky is mine. If that changes, though, you will be the first to know. Unless Jax wants it. Jax, you want a copy of Chucky? I know you want to check this out. It's a good show. Sure, send my... Really? If you sit and watch every episode, all 8 episodes of it, I will fucking send it fucking Tuesday. I will put it in the mail on Tuesday. Yeah, that's what I figured. I was about to say, yeah, if you watch every episode, I will send it to you on Tuesday. And I want like full detailed reviews of what you think of each episode. But Jason, in case you're curious, this is what I'm willing to let go of in that box. Food for the Gods, the JFK Revisited documentary, Encanto, Space Force, Dementia 13, The Greatest American Hero, Believe It or Not, I'm Walking on Air, The Lost Symbol, and the Nash Bridges movie. That is what you can pick from this time. Everything else, or if you want, you can have Notorious Nick. Notorious Nick, too. Those are available. Everything else is mine. Because I have to get on here and dance like a chimp to make sure I get this stuff. So, being the Ricardos, 5'2", attacking the 5'2" women, the closer. Resurrections may be available soon. Oh, Hit Monkey's available. If you want Hit Monkey. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's available. And Last Man on Earth is mine. But I may watch this, and this may be available. Not for sure. I'm pretty sure, yeah. But, yeah, those are the ones I'm keeping. Oh, it's my bedtime now. When I set up this iPhone, it made me set that up. I don't know why it made me do that. Like when I got this phone, it was like, here, set up your bedtime. I was like, I don't want to set up a fucking bedtime. What are you, my mom? Like, no. So like I just hit like buttons until it stops. And apparently my bedtime is 10 p.m. That's my bedtime. So 1 minute before 10 p.m. every night, I hear that fucking dun, 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 you know. I was like, go ahead, tag me in one fucking autograph. Go ahead, tag me, guys. I went through all my autographs today and picked out like half the stack that I'm getting rid of. Because I'm getting out. I got a sugar baby to provide for. Oh, I'm looking on Facebook. I should be on here. Oops. You got any more? 5 or the Blu-rays are 10. The DVDs I have are 5. So if you want Ghost House, Legend, what is this? The Legend of Boggy Creek, or Saturday the 14th Strikes Back, I wouldn't recommend that movie. But if you want either one of those, are $5 a piece. All right, I think I'm going to stay on for like another 6 minutes, and then I'm done, guys. Unless it somehow picks up. I don't see it happening, though. Oh, you meant autographs. My bad. No, all the ones I have upstairs are going to be higher than $5. I only gave you that one for $5. Both of those for $5. There's one I didn't even want. The second one I got for free, and I figured, hey, why not make $5 off of it? So, because either way, I make a profit. But like, yeah, the ones that I pulled aside upstairs that I'm selling, yeah, I'm at least going to try and get my money back on them. I'm going to start on that price. Yeah, because it pretty much died in here. Tony came in for like fucking 10 seconds. He pulled a Brendan in here. Fucking pieced out of here and shit. If a man says he will fix it, he will. There's no need to remind him every 3 months. That's funny. Yeah, I bought the Brodus Clay and wrestling. Probably more. Yeah, the hacksaw you could probably get. Like, if you wanted to take the hacksaw and resell it, you could probably get 15 out of it. Brodus Clay, you're going to break even on Brodus Clay, I'm telling you. If you want to try and turn around and sell Brodus Clay to somebody else, you'll probably get 5. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and call it early. I was going to wait for my timer to hit 2 hours, but I'm going to go ahead and call it early. I'm going to go upstairs, play some Candy Crush, and watch a Drew Carey show and debate and think about my fucking life choices that I've made recently. So, Erica, if you're still watching, thank you for your advice. I appreciate it. And if you do need money from me, Erica, don't hesitate to ask. I'll be more than happy to help you out. I think we're cool like that. Might be live tomorrow. Don't know. We'll see. I've been trying to get Jax to come on for like a month now, but she's just like, no, I'm too busy for you, fat boy. I got other shit to do. You know? So, I mean, like this, you know, she's really taking away for some William time here, you know? I might need money. Oh, yeah, my money's kind of tied up right now somewhere else, Jax. But I if you need it in 2 weeks, then I might be able to help you. So yeah, might be live tomorrow. Don't know yet. Stay tuned. Please go listen to the 3-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast. Leave some questions. Make sure me, Nick, and Shelby have a good episode this coming week. So yeah. So until next time, guys. Check out all the shit in the description. MoviesRUSA.net, Rep Sports, HardToFindTV.com. Buy a t-shirt. Go to the Amazon wish list. Get me something nice if you like. Just tell me that you got it, please. Don't tell me what it is, but just tell me that you got it. So I don't keep ripping open packages on my fucking porch. Like, what is this? And I'm like, oh, socks. All right, guys. Be breezy, guys.